Welcome to Fastang 444. Subscribe, please help me get to 1,000 subscribers. I was itching to play and win a game of the Eliminator after hosting my 21st stream, because how I host them is I try to be certain that someone that joins my stream wins. And here I am at the Bird's Head. Potentially there could have been a drop behind me, angled over towards that bridge where I could have seen one between the tiles. Neither of those happens, and I am actually going to stay here even if there isn't a drop at either of those 2 points that spawns after the game starts, which does happen from time to time. I will drive around and hopefully find a drop nearby. And I am going to freeze and zero in on this. Look between the trees over there. You see the top of that drop? I did. And I will head over there. And hopefully it's at least a mid-level drop. My normal strategy is find a mid-level drop and then start engaging in head-to-heads. Open up the map on the way. Just to be certain, I do not have too far to go to get inside of the next arena, which I don't. And look at this, level 6 aerial nomad. So right away I noticed on the mini-map there were vehicles over this direction, so I will start heading over to them. And unfortunately, I am watching the mini-map so intently, trying to decide which one to go to, that I take a terrible route. There is a bridge ahead that has steep banks on either side of this stream, and look what I do. I go right into the steep bank, into a tree. Those vehicles are getting away. Okay, let's regroup. Let's go towards them, and now I can see it wasn't 2 vehicles, it is 3 vehicles. There's a drop on the right. The solo vehicle is going towards. There are 2 vehicles going towards this one drop, so I will go towards these 2 vehicles, and I have to watch intently. And look at that. They just took a mini buggy, one of the slowest vehicles in this game. So I will go and engage in a head-to-head with them. They're heading away from the direction of where a head-to-head would lead. So if I have a clean run through here, I should not have a problem beating them, but that's the trick here. Let's have a clean run. And I don't know why I decided to go through this greenhouse. I thought it'd be fun to knock out these panels on either side. I didn't know there was a bump there. So I flip, spin out, I go from first place to second place, and look at the lead they have. I'm running into sheds over here. This is embarrassing. If I lose to a mini buggy, oh, what embarrassment. So I'm going to go around the pyramid strip, and here's where they make a fatal error. They're trying to go through a narrow gap in the north end of the pyramid strip, and they get hung up there. There are trees and, like I said, a narrow gap there. So embarrassment and disaster averted. Let's just get over to the finish. There's a vehicle going by me. What's that? I think that might have been a level 1 Nissan Tsuru. But here's another vehicle over on the left. I will head over towards them. And because of the few seconds that it takes to level up, they will be able to get away from me, and I can see they are in a DeBerti. And I am getting into the fast Mercedes AMG GT. So I will definitely be able to catch them. Open up the map. I'm not sure where the head-to-head will lead. So first I have to get to them, and I'm going to guess the head-to-head will lead southwest. Like I said, I'm not real sure. And they're doing a great job at getting away from me, but I've got them. And look at who this winds up being. That's if it is in fact AR12 Gaming. There are some numbers at the end, so I'm not 100% sure. Finish is north, so I miscalculated. They have the lead, but I will be able to catch them. I have a much faster vehicle. Get between a few trees here and around some lava that is ahead. And no surprise, I am gaining on them, and they actually take excellent positioning and get in my line to block me. I've done the same. So I will go wide right. I knew there were some buildings on the left they may try to bump me into, and I have the win. And before I posted this video, I figured I better be certain I beat the real AR12 Gaming because of those numbers. At the end, I thought it looked a little suspicious, and it is. It is just a fanboy I beat, not the real AR12 Gaming. I opened up the map and made a split-second decision that I thought the final arena might be up the mountain. And I will speed this up because it was an error. The final arena will not be up the mountain. There's no one up here. There's no high-level drops. But I also realized I had a Lamborghini Murcielago that will compete in the final showdown. It has near level 10 speeds. So as you can see, I just kept driving around looking for the high-level drop that never appeared. Now that the arena has shrunk, I open up the map. You see where the arena wall is near the road that has a bend in it, north of that intersection on the highway? That tells me it will be Final Arena 11. I'll put that overlay there showing Final Arena 11. Now it's time to start making my way down the mountain. And I do see some other drops along the way. I figured why not. Let's go look at this one. And a mini boogie. That pretty much sums up my wasting my time going up the mountain. But like I said, I am in a Lamborghini Murcielago. Can use this and compete in the final showdown. Open up the map now that we're in the second to last arena, and you can see the final arena 11. This vehicle is coming over towards me, forcing my hand to engage in a head-to-head with them. They wind up being in a level 7 Bronco. I have to go through the lava field, so I see the map now on the mini map. I will get on the road, take that through the lava field, and it appears as though the finish is on this road, so I will just stay on this road. Now it's a matter of, do I want to take the level 9 that is offered or stay in the Lamborghini Murcielago? I decide to take the level 9 Volkswagen Andretti Beetle. And there is a vehicle very close by, so I thought I might be able to engage in a late head-to-head and get into a level 10. So that was my deciding factor with them being so close, but they are going around the middle of the arena, so I have to use caution that they don't turn around on me towards the direction of a head-to-head. They're in the Audi RS7. I engage in a head-to-head with them. They turn left and the head-to-head goes to the right. So we both are adjusting. And this is actually going to be close. I'm not sure we're going to be able to complete this. And I thought I had it. I actually thought I had it, but time expired just before I got to the finish. I've had late head-to-heads where the time expired just before I crossed the finish, and it would give me the win, but I wasn't close enough to it, so now it's a scramble over to where I like to lead, just east of this bend in the road. You can see where I am at on the map, and I will go to the right towards the intersection on the highway. This is Arena 11. The range of time to leave is 12 to 14 seconds, and I get right to this point at 12 seconds, so I will leave now at 12 seconds. Here we go. Let's see how I do. Timing my exit on the fly here. I time my exit at 2 seconds. Not bad considering there are 2 level 10s in this final showdown. And when the finish point appears, it looks initially like it is towards Uxmal, the pyramids in the south, and I open up the map and scroll. It is. Here's where I make an error. Right at that tree, I should turn sharper to the right to cut across the turn. I run right into that building. Centenario passes me, but fortunately, they hit a tree. I bump into them, pass them, and off we go. I will go between the trees and use the side of this hill as a slight bank turn. Now it's going to be a scramble through the trees here to Uxmal. It may wind up being who hits the fewest number of trees. But out, I wound up kind of on a path between the trees here. Should have continued on that line. Bounced off of those logs that sent me into that tree. And watch this. This is very quizzical. The Lamborghini should go over on the road I am heading to. They cut across my path. I'm not sure what they were doing. They are heading over to that dirt road. You want to take this paved road and then between the trees to the finish. I knew that for an unexpected win. Wow.
Congratulations! You are the Eliminator!
Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video along with all of my videos. And if you've been enjoying my content, subscribe, please. Help me get to 1,000 subscribers.